Yo, what's good? I'm back with another video, and recently I won a beat contest on Rocky's channel, and I just wanted to break down how I made the beat, the remix, and I wanted to give that money away to like charity. Yeah, so let's get right into it. First of all, I dragged the acapella into the DAW, and after I got this dragged in, I'm basically like playing chords and adding stuff together. Then I'm like making it a loop and exporting it into FL Studio. So we start out with this first guitar line. The next thing we have is this here. This is actually like played an octave higher, and the last note is actually harmonizing with the first melody. The next thing we have is this here. I really turned that down in the beat mix. You will see later, you barely can hear it, but it's just like to add some ambient. The next thing I did, what I think is really the sauce, I added this like sub bass, and this sub bass is hard, bro. This is an Nexus sub bass, and the sub bass is called Murder Zone. And after we got that, I started working on the switch, and we started with these power chords. Then we got this little melody here. After that, I moved on and added like another ambient layer that I layered like underneath all that. A little backstory on that. So I actually wanted to do a collab with Reaper again, and he said nah, he didn't fuck with it. Normally what I did last time and what I wanted to do this time again, I do the drums for the switch up, and he does like the melodic part at first. He didn't like the melody. I knew this melody had like potential. I knew this melody was like good, so I said fuck it, I'm gonna do the drums myself. So now let's move on to FL Studio. We start out with this basic clap. And then we added this like crazy hi-hat pattern. After we got that, we just added this open hat. And after that open hat, we added the kick. The 808 is in Rio's free kit, so this is the 808. So after we got the drums done, this is basically like the job without the vocals.
I love you, MT.
One thing I noticed is that people didn't know how to handle the vocal because the vocal was very dampened, and I'm just gonna show you how it sounds without any effect.
I ain't been feeling myself again. Taking the pills off of the...
You can really hear it's lacking some hi-hats, so I added this kind of EQ. It's really boosting the highs a lot.
I ain't been feeling myself again. Taking the pills off of the...
You can hear how this makes it cleaner. Now we added this multiband compressor. Don't interact with the mids and lows because we don't want to compress them too much, and we just want to compress kind of the highs. After that, we got like a really reverby, almost like 100% wet reverb that we control with like automations. After that, we just added another compressor just to boost it. And one thing I noticed was with the vocal, it has a lot of clicking issues. So I added this plugin called RX8 declick. Basically like it declicks the vocal. After we got all that, the vocal sounds like this.
I ain't been feeling myself again. Taking the pills off of the shelf again. Having a hard time, I've been buffering. Having a hard time with my suffering.
Next thing I did for a bridge was I added this vocal.
Tell me in advance, do you got a man? Do you fuck with drugs? Do you do the things?
Let's get into it. So this is like really complex. First thing I did was like pitch it down by 12 cents, so an octave down, and put it on Stretch Pro so it changes how the vocal sounds when you pitch it down. After that, we got like a lot of effects on the vocal. We start out with this guitar plugin. Basically what this guitar plugin does, this means it's kind of like a vocoder. It adds chords, and these are the chords that I laid down. The vocal is basically playing the chords.
Tell me in advance, do you got a man? Do you fuck with drugs?
So yeah, I just did that, and we go to the EQ and boost the highs again.
Tell me in advance, do you got a man? Do you fuck with drugs? Do you do the things?
After we boosted the highs, we just add another multi-band compressor. And now we're coming to the switch up.
Talking about the shrooms, then I take a trip. Talking about the friends, I ain't been feeling myself again. Taking the pills off of the shelf again. Having a hard time.
For the people that follow me on Instagram, you probably seen TikTok where I sampled Zemtex. So yeah, I sampled this. For the last part, I just added these drums. So I added the snare. After that, we added a kick. After the kick, we added a hi-hat. After the hi-hat, we added an open hat. After the open hat, we added another open hat. And we just added this Nick Myra Engine 808. And for the outro, it's basically just the bass and this like little ambient thing I added. And now we're coming to the real part. In the beat contest, I promised I will give everything away to charity. I gotta keep my promise, and I will keep my promise. One thing I wanted to do was like, I wanted to donate some money either to a children's hospital or to foster care. And when I was younger, when I was like 10 years old, I was in foster care for like 1 or 2 years. I just wanted to like give some money back and just like, I just wanted to do something good, and let's just do that. So I found this cool website here, and they like take care for children. I'm gonna fill out my information now and just actually donate. So yeah, so we got the amount now, and I really don't want to show my information, but you see that's my first name, and so you see 50 USD, and let's just do that. So yeah, that's the end of the video. We donated, and I just wanted to say thank you to Rocky for making the beat contest, and I just wanted to say thank you to you for watching these videos. It really makes my day if you go like and subscribe, and see you in the next time. Bye.